This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey is able to play either guard spot. He says it's just basketball IQ and feel of the game. I pride myself on being a basketball player and being able to do both. I know when James is not in the game, I'll have the ball in my hands and have to create for myself and for others. Kevin?
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. A look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Simons goes back up. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Harden. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Lillard with the tip, and Embiid is right there.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Simons finds Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Free throw good. Nurkic. The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. A game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Now, here's Hart. Harden missing his last shot. Back to Simons. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harris against Hart. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now, here's Lillard. Passes to Simons. Nailed from 3-point land. Simons has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harris against Hart. Embiid inside the line. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Grant, that's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Tucker kicks to Maxey. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, from deep Harden, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his 3-point shot. So I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harris inside, defended by Hart. Here's Tucker. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
Harris against Hart. He feeds it to Grant. Deflects the pass. Here's Lillard. And that one goes long. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Tucker does not shy away from contact, not afraid at all. He expects it, sees it coming, stays poised, and gets the and one chance there.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
That one misses for Tucker.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
They get it back. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5.
Well, I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
Now, here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Maxey finds Embiid. Basket good.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Here's Grant. His last outing, he had 18 points. Hits the target from 18 feet. Grant's got his second bucket.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Philadelphia.
Harris passes to Tucker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so here's Portland. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Denver. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Nurkic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Now the pass to Tucker. Harris with it. Uncovered. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Simons. Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to Hart, and the shot goes down.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there, and a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
One shot.
Free throw good. Hart. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
Man, that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Tucker. And a miss there on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Tucker. Passes it to Harris. The three from Harden. Sinks the triple.
James Harden.
Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, James Harden, still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Anferny Simons. Philadelphia also making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Now, here's Hart. They get it back, and he dunks it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Left side, Grant. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Melton with the ball. Now defended by Grant. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Assist from DeAnthony Melton.
Lillard with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Payton outside. Back to Lillard. Melton against Payton. The pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Embiid. Nobody near Melton. Off target with his 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Grant kicks to Lillard. Outside, Payton. Pass to Hart from downtown. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points. And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Grant. The kick out to Walker. Tipped away and stolen by Thibault. In the corner, Harden to the middle, Embiid. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Go the other way.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The 76ers leading by 5. Harden the pass to Niang. Thibault on the wing. The dish to Harden.
You just will not outcompete. Lillard plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense.
Walker taking his time here. Back to Payton, trying to end the drought. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Harden kicks to Melton. Passes it to Thibault. Over Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 4. Payton outside. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. No good. Shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And here are the Trailblazers now. James Harden missing on the 3. Beyond the arc. And Damian Lillard good for the 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
A second chance effort. The pass to Melton. Yes, that goes in.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
It's dance time for them here.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The 76ers leading by 3. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with Shake Milton. Tobias Harris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Niang in at the power forward. Now here's Milton. With his first shot attempt. Niang, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Josh Hart at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And the second free throw, good. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. So it's Philadelphia now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Harris against Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome and adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
The first free throw is good. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Sharp. Now Simons. He has 7. Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Blazers getting the bucket. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Harrell. Hilton the pass to Maxey. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Philadelphia shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Out to the right wing. Stolen. And now Portland on the break. Here's Sharp. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan. And he is relentless in his attack.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for George Niang. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. And the rejection by Harrell. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. And here's Maxey. Clock at 6. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Pass to Sharp. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Passes it to Tucker. He kicks it to Harris. On the wing, Milton. There's the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sharp. He's got 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Hart. Drops in the tray. Hart's got 7.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Maxey looking it over. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Simon. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Maxey, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, nice use of the step back that time to create that space.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Simons. Last game we saw him score 14. Up top, Hart, guarded by Harris. Hart, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Hart. Pass to Simons. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
And the 76ers call time here.
They're truly excellent. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancer.
And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Harrell, that's good.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Here's Simons after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Tucker. He's got 5. Harden with it. Rejected by Walker. Simons against Harden. Scooped up. Walker. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. That's 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
For the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Walker. Gary Payton comes in for Josh Hart. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Sharp. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Harden. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Tucker. Maxey kicks to Harden. Inside, Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
No good on that one. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And he's good on the second.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Now, here's Lillard. Last time out, he had 44 points. Nurkic can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey in the corner. Down low, Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2.
James Harden.
Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harden against Lillard. Outside, Payton. Pass to Simons. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And Embiid throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Payton. Back to Lillard. There's the pass to Simons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Looking to end the run. And Embiid with the block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Shoots off the step back. Maxey, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Simons with the ball. Maxey covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
No good on the free throw. And Portland making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. He hits the second from the line. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Harden dishes to Tucker. Deep 2 from Thibault. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Thibault's got his second bucket of the game to go. 1:42 left to play in the first half. Pass to Lillard. Back to Simons. Lillard outside. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Simons. Now Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The 76ers leading by 10. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Passes to Tucker. 50 seconds left here in the second. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Portland has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Lillard, the pass to Simons. 35 seconds left in the first half. Good work there as it goes.
To say the least, it's been a rough quarter for him. He's missed 8 of 9 shots.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Tucker inside. Grant on him. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Philadelphia ball.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. He's got 5. The long distance 3 is buried. Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Now here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Harden. And that concludes the first half.
With the score,
Philadelphia ahead,
Trailblazers,
ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 18 points, 3 block shots, and 8 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Hey, fans, get up and move.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The pass to Hart. Grant outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Embiid. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard surveying the D. Hart kicks to Lillard. Shoots. Kept alive. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Man, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
To the inside. Embiid. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Lillard. Over to the left wing. Maxey against Simons. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got 13.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Grant. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Great look, but off the mark. And here is Grant. He's got 6. Simons with the ball. Dishes to Grant. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And here's Maxey following Jeremy Grant's 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard dishes to Grant. Back to Lillard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Harden against Lillard. Maxey. It's blocked. Now, here's Hart. Not a lot of room, and it's Lillard missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Maxey finds Embiid. Shoots over Grant. Another miss by Philadelphia. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Embiid. To end the drought, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's got 24 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Lillard outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Philadelphia on D. They have a 9-point lead. Grant the pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And stolen by Lillard. From deep. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Harden surveying the D. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers trailed by 7. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. Now Tucker. 8 points for him. Passes it to Maxey. And the pass to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Pass to Nurkic. And Embiid with the block. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant outside. He dishes it to Lillard. Harris against Hart. Simons surveying the D. Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got 11 points.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
Stolen by Grant. The second effort, and it's good on the way in. 13 points in the game.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Nurkic with the steal. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. The three. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart against Harris. Back to Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. Can't cash in from close range. The 76ers leading by 3. Passes it to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The pass to Simons. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover number.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Payton comes in for Lillard. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Well, Shake Milton, Clark, is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
All 3 throws good for Milton. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Hart kicks to Payton. To the left wing. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Good on the triple. Simons has got 19 points.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Aston Niang. Now here's Milton. Defended by Payton. Pass to Harris. Here's Hart. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
They get it again. Passes it to Milton. The baseline J off the mark. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Payton looking it over. It's stolen by Milton. That one doesn't drop. Now Portland takes it the other way. To the paint for the lead. And the rejection by Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Walker's checked in for Grant.
Walker.
Here's Hart. He's got 11. The pass to Eubanks. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
'76ers trailing. On the wing, Harris. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Trailblazers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Payton. The 76ers trailed by 4. To the inside, and Harrell slams it in.
It's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage, because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
Pass to Hart. Back to Simons. Pass to Eubanks. And here is Hart, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot. Hart's got 13 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Philadelphia calls time here. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple.
A different look now for Portland. Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. And Lillard subbed in for Hart. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Harris. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Payton outside. Lillard outside. Here's Sharp. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Payton against Melton. Now here's Thibault. Guarded closely. Here's Milton. Hits the three-point bomb. Milton's got 5 points now this quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Eubanks. That shot off the mark. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. That's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Here's Thybulle. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Lillard. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Takes it from 10. Yes! And the foul. That one on Harris.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Grant comes in for Eubanks. And it's Josh Hart in for Walker. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Now, here's Thybulle. Harris looking it over. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Walker's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in for Lillard. Now, here's Thybulle. Left side, Harris. And good, he nails it. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
There's the pass to Walker. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now Simons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And Simons drops them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Thibault. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here is Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
For Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Hart. Outside, Walker. Nurkic in the post. He's defended by Harrell. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trailed by 7. Passes it to Thibault. On the wing, Milton. Covered by Simons. It's good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Simons, the pass to Payton. Hard bounce pass. And Walker kicks to Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Harrell missing. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 15-6 run. The pass to Hart. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Thibault for 3. It's rebounded by Payton.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Thibault. For 3, Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Portland. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Simons. Plays it up and banks it in. Simons has got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Milton. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Hart. Harris's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Milton. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic trying to get open. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Walker. And Lillard subbed in for Payton. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And James Harden has subbed in for Shake Milton. Now, here is Harden. To end the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Passes to Simons. Now, here's Nurkic. Now, here's Hart. Simons from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Maxey against Simons. Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead. Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And here's Harden. Tucker with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
15 foul.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
For the 76ers, P.J. Tucker taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Tucker.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And he makes both free throws.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Now the pass to Hart. Back to Simons. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Maxey. Tucker inside. Grant on him. Count the basket.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now, here's Hart. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Simons, the pass to Eubanks. Good D by Embiid.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Lillard against Harden. Pass to Simons. And he's good on the 3 ball. Simons has got 12 now in this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Portland.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouling.
Let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Now Lillard. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Tucker kicks to Maxey. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Philadelphia ball.
A different look now for Portland. Watford's checked in. And it's Simons in for Gary Payton.
Anthony Simons.
Feeds it to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Portland leading by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Lillard dishes to Grant. Shoots over Tucker. Grant, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
You know, Grant is the kind of guy that doesn't back away when things get tight. I mean, he always is ready to score if the opportunity is there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Portland making a change here. Brown's checked in. Lillard against Harden. Passes it to Embiid. Over Brown. Stolen by Grant. And an intentional foul right there. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Brown.
13 foul.
43 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Justice Winslow.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Grant right side. And the dunk by Grant.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here is Harden. Embiid kicks to Harden. They get the rebound. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Stolen by Grant. Lillard on top, guarded by Tucker. Here's Lillard. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Dame. The defense was not the best in the first half. Was it better communication that changed things down the stretch?
I think our communication was better, but, you know, our activity, our urgency was much better. You know, we had much more of a presence where they felt us. You know, they had to take tougher shots. It was harder for them getting into the paint and just running their offense. We lost that first half, and we figured it out. We made the proper adjustments, and I think that's why you saw the game change in the second half.
It was a tale of two halves, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.